And it's now time for the business day. As Jamaicans complain about price increases on basic food items, Epoch co-chair Keith Duncan says producers might have to reconsider the price hike. He says weak domestic demand is expected to temper prices. Andrew Lately reports.
Food prices going up and Jamaicans lamenting that it's becoming harder to survive on minimum wage. But according to Epoch co-chairman Keith Duncan, producers might be forced to lower prices soon. He explained why.
If you have weak domestic demand, then the ability of those who sell goods and services to raise prices would be offset by that change. So therefore, what you find is competitive pressures. And if the consumer does not have the ability to spend more, what you find is competitive pressures. And that will offset the movement in commodity prices. People have to get more efficient. People have to look at how they price in order to ensure that they can maintain their market share.
Mr. Duncan says he's optimistic that market forces will prevail.
So what you find is that due to weaker domestic demand, in order for businesses to maintain their current revenues, and then with a weak consumer demand, you normally find those are two offsetting kind of forces at play.
At the same time, the Epoch co-chairman noted that the price volatility isn't expected to last very long, with economic recovery already in view.
The Bank of Jamaica is projecting that within a 4 to 6%. That doesn't mean that it can move out of the range and return into that range as things normalize. What we're seeing now is the economy really bouncing somewhat globally, and commodity prices responding, but those could also normalize over time as we get through that initial phase of adjustment to increase economic activity.
Andrew Lately, TVJ News.
And that's the Business Day. International stories are next.